Hey, folks, just a friendly reminder that all shows on the Madness Comic Network are produced by their individual hosts and in no way reflect the opinions of the network as a whole. The statements in the following broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of the Madness Comic Network, its staff, sponsors, or contributors. This show is rated TVMA, as are all of them and all those other letters. Viewer discretion is highly advised. And, just do what Doc says. Read that again. Peace, everybody. And now a word from our sponsors.
Who am I, you ask? I was created in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by the waste of a dying world. I was bestowed with an insurmountable task: bring peace after decades of death, persecution, and chaos. I am a grandchild of war, destined to help two camps which hate has fueled for far too long. Surprisingly, I am not alone. Have an odd bunch to make the road a little more bearable. Come with me, to bring hope where there was despair, respect where there was resentment, creativity where there was destruction. I am Pinocchio, and this is my story.
Do you have my espresso bean?
How'd you get out of prison?
Good lawyer. Enough, Doc. Where's my bean?
I don't have it.
Jimmy's been kidnapped. Help me, and I'll do anything.
What's in it for me?
Information about your mother. Detective Mickey Potatoes is back, and this time the stakes are higher than ever. A priceless espresso bean is missing and a life is on the line. Join Mickey in an all-ages noir adventure packed with comedy, suspense, and heart. Support Detective Potatoes, Lord of the Bean on Kickstarter, and unlock exclusive rewards. Books, poker chips, minifigures, and more. Back the campaign today and help bring this thrilling mystery to life. Support independent storytelling. Support Detective Potatoes.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Dirk Manning here, the writer and creator of numerous comic books and graphic novels, including Nightmare World, Tales of Mystery, Brave But Not Dead, all kinds of stuff. And I am super excited for you because you are getting to watch right now, right this moment, out of all the things we're going to be doing, you're getting to enjoy and revel in the Madness Comic Network. And that is awesome. Thank you for being here.
Yo, what's up, people? Look, no hands. I'm gonna wait to use that line since I got this stupid green screen. What's going on? Welcome to Monday Madness. We have an awesome show for you tonight. Returning guests, both of them, and always a great time when we see these people. So I hope you enjoy the show. I'm going to say little shout outs to some of our people. One of them's backstage, that guy right there. Doc is not here yet. I'm not sure if he's going to be here, but we always hope he shows up. You know, we got Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf is in the chat. Rosales Comics. You guys might know, you might catch Super Sunday wrap up with us on the weekend. That's Rosales' show. He's also got comic books. Go check that dude out. Diggs over on Twitch. What's happening? Good to see you. Glad to see you guys tuning in. And tons of lurkers. Look, I see the numbers. Tons of lurkers. Yeah. I got somebody in my inbox complaining about stuff. It's okay, though. Everything will work out. I promise you. All right. I'm going to get right on with this. Let me drop the link to the chat in the chat for this campaign. I'm pretty sure that's what this guy wants to come out and talk about. So there's a little linkage, so you can go check it out. And I want you to all say hi to Aaron from Immortal Rising, Immortal Comics. What is up, dude?
What up, dog? How is Happy Monday, by the way.
Yeah, you too. But what's up? What is up? I ain't seen
All
you in a
is
bit.
well. Yeah, probably that was when you were on my channel.
Yeah, that might have been the last time I saw you. You and your buddies. Yes. See, I even got a proper background for going on your show next time. You see,
I like it.
I found one for another show that we do too, because somebody seems to think that my character lives in her basement, so I got this one just for her. What do you think? Kicking it in the
like
basement,
it. Creepy.
right?
Yeah.
Stupid. You get a green screen, you start playing with everything, right? You know, new toy,
Oh yeah.
toys for adults. Can I tell
The
you?
green screen then.
It's I don't know. I mean, I'm like right up on the I'm not that far away from the camera at all, right? But man,
Yeah.
it's like I don't know if these things are all they're cracked up to be, to tell you the truth. Maybe if you got one of the great big ones.
How long have you had the green screen then?
Just got it on Thursday, and I've only been able to use it on a few shows because I was on the road this weekend. I was setting up remotely over there where I watch my friends pit bulls. Pete, Tasha, what's up? They went salmon fishing
Oh, nice.
up in Michigan. They all come home with the big ones too. It was sweet. But yeah, they wanted to go fishing. I go over there. I watch the dogs for them. Keep an eye on the house. You know.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
What do you do? You know, it's like I'm not going to leave it. Tell them no, I won't. And they can't go on their trip, or you know, they have to get somebody that the dogs don't know to try and come over.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather just go hang out there, be there with the dogs the whole weekend. You know, they ain't freaking out because nobody's there. Shit like that.
I'm sure they appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, and someone who, you know, every now and again, I take the family on road trips and stuff. Yeah, we'll be gone. Like, well, last year we were gone for a week or something like that. And thankfully, I knew someone who, a younger girl who didn't have a lot of responsibilities other than, say, work or school or whatever. And she stayed and watched the house and the dogs and kept them company. Otherwise, they'll go crazy, you know, think they were abandoned or something.
I'll do house sitting for anybody as long as I can set my show, as long as I can bring my setup and do my shows while I'm there, right?
Yeah.
I can't just like be off the air for 4 days because,
especially now with the green screen.
Well, no, I mean, we got 28 shows. We got shows every day. I can't take 4 days off. That'd be like letting 8 or 9 show hosts down.
Yeah.
And all their people that watch their shows, you know, it's like,
it's true.
It's a job now, whether you want to admit it or not. You know what I mean? Whether I want to admit it or not, it's a job.
Yeah.
We work at it. But we are legit now, too.
Right on.
Madness Entertainment Group is now, it is an LLC. We do have business plan moving forward. We know what we're trying to do. We know how we're going to generate the funds to do it. So,
yeah.
So
that's awesome. You're really coming along, dude. It's great.
Man, I've been doing this for 5 years, bro. They say most businesses will die within the first 5 years. Well, I got a 5-year head start before I was a business.
Yeah.
See, so
like it. Yeah.
You
Smart.
know what I mean? It's like now I
up.
get to start counting actual business days, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to take another 5 years to make this happen. So I'm feeling good. You know,
there we go.
I laid all the foundation ahead of time.
Yeah, I'm digging the positive vibes. That's good. Hey, what's up, Edwin?
Edwin, what's up, dude? You got to get that guy back out here too, real soon. But yeah, what do we got here, man? Burnt Offerings number 2.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Immortal Rising number 2. Burnt Offerings. Finally made it, guys.
Do you want me to share that screen, or do you want to share that screen?
That's totally up to you. I suppose I can.
It looks like both of us are doing good now. We're not roboting anymore. So
yeah, there we go. 1 second. Let me pull it up.
We came in the backstage, guys, at the beginning of the show. We both left, came back again. We were still both going, It was like, but yeah.
I am not satisfied with StreamYard, especially now that they've bumped up the prices. I think I'm just going to go to somewhere else, you know?
We found one we're looking at called EB Mux.
I've never even heard of that.
I know, it's new, but it seems like they're trying to one-up StreamYard across the board. 12 screens instead of 10, 9 destinations instead of 8. It's like, and it's cheaper. But they bump everything, and they're trying to just one-up them across the board, right? And I was like, I told my partner, I was like, we need to look into this one. So he's getting the free version. We're checking to see if it has everything we need. Because if it does, we're gonna go give them a try.
There you go. Yeah, I was on a stream just the other day, or yesterday even, and they were using Restream, and it seemed to go pretty well. You know, it had a lot of the same features and everything. So I don't know.
For us, we need like 10 studios.
Yeah.
For all the different shows, right? And it's like that was the thing we liked about EB Mux is it separates your projects and your sessions, kind of like StreamYard does here. You can you can separate the shows into different studios. Of course, they only have 10, but it's better than trying to run it all out of one thing and have everybody's videos and overlays and banners and everything all in one place. It'd be really hard to keep track of it all.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That'd be a lot.
So we're looking at EB Mux because it seemed that they had decent folders where you could separate all your shows and all the stuff each show uploads. Like Doc's studio is full, right? Videos, memes, all the stuff he uses in his shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the video
already.
Clips, his studio is full, like full. You always have to remove stuff for he can add stuff, and it's like. That's the thing we need, though. Hi, Raven. I see Raven. I see Levi. What is up, people?
Hey, what's up?
Raven is our guest at 5:45. She'll be coming out here talking about her project. Speaking of projects, this is what we got for you, people.
Oh, there we go.
This is what we got.
Yeah, that's good looking.
Talk to me. What's happening?
Yeah. So doing the campaign's doing great right now. So got 76 backers now, on our way to the second stretch goal of 40 grand or 4 grand. 40 would be nice. Of 4 grand. So at the 3,500 mark, we unlocked a chibi of the, let me show you this Empress, the blue girl. That's unlocked a chibi sticker, and then at 4 grand, we'll be unlocking the ogre sticker, chibi sticker. So
now, who's doing them stickers? 6 a.m.
No, it's not actually.
No.
It's it's like Mrs. High Llama on X on Twitter. I don't know her real name, so
I do not know. You're gonna have to connect me so I can tell people.
Yeah,
that's
well,
what
she did some work, I think, for the dude that does Screecher, and
okay,
yeah, and so and 6 a.m. was like backed up and all that other stuff, right? He's usually the go-to for chibis, but so I went with her. I liked everything that she did on my last campaign. So, I'm a loyal dude. I'm like, let's stay with it and see what else we can do. So, help me unlock that. Help all of us unlock that chibi sticker of the ogre. So, if you don't mind,
like you said, it's like you think it's almost a given that you're going to say, "Oh, Mike did those."
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Because everybody has Mike doing them, right? He even did a prom for me a long time ago. He did an old Kron with like gray hair instead of blue.
Oh, okay. Nice. Very cool. So, all right, I'm going to play the trailer if that's all right with everybody. Yes. The trailer the idea behind the trailer is to catch you up on the first issue and then kind of tease the second one. So, enjoy.
I'll find you, Locutus, my creator. From your chaotic bones I shall make my order. Congratulations, recruits.
I'm so excited.
I don't want to babysit
two spoiled princes. I need to make a good impression for the soldiers. This is a silly waste of time.
What? Is that my long-lost magic ruby? Empress, find my ruby!
Your will is my command, my master. We're invading Terra to find Balmain's ruby.
Go forth, save the innocent, and punish the wicked.
Yes, Father. I have an easy life. But is that all there is?
The ruby could win this war once and for all. Let's kick the nest and see what falls out.
Locutus calls to his creations for help.
Where are we?
What are those things? We have to get out of here.
Have the gods gone mad?
The Bomanites have invaded Terra. Has the last shard of Locutus' heart been found?
The war cannot continue without the heart. We can't risk losing it if it's there.
You've come to the wrong place. Terra is under my protection.
Yeah.
I like
There
it.
we go. Yeah, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I definitely like that.
So that was done by Good Stuff Studios.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. And then I guess
He's done some stuff for us before.
his family did all of the voice acting. So
That's funny
You all right?
because
it sounded like you just hit a big rip on the bong.
yeah,
It's all right. Take a minute. Sketchy Raven says, "Love the art." Yeah, that's Jose Garcia. Yes, his art is phenomenal, and oh man, I can't wait till he's like just a common name. You know,
look, I know who he is. He's a common name.
well, for some,
Brian Frazee wants to know if your publisher name, if that's the name of your publishing company, Immortal Comics.
It's just I go by Immortal Rising Comic Book or Immortal Rising Comics.
Okay. There you go. There's your answer. Got John in the chat. What's up?
What up, John?
And Raven. Raven loves your art. So
now, so the cover art was actually the Blue Girl, the Empress. It was done by Corey Barton, and then the Ogre was done by Jimmy Reyes.
Corey Barton, yeah. Corey was on the show once when we did a sketch off, a draw crom, I think sketch off. He was here, Hex was here, a bunch of people, and they were all drawing crom, I think. I can't remember.
Nice.
I'll have to go back and look at that one. But yeah, Corey and Hex won actually. But Corey was there. I think Hockey was there. Bunch of people, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of people. That's badass, dude.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I love doing that kind of stuff, man. That's what this is all about. It's hard to get everybody where they can all hang out together. That's why we do that open draw stream on Sundays. Because that way it's just anybody who wants to can just come out and hang out and draw,
Right? Hell yeah. I wanted like a heavy metal kind of feel. And seeing Corey Barton's art, I'm like, that would be perfect, and that's and by heavy metal I mean the magazine. I suppose that could also be a heavy metal CD cover. I don't know. I wouldn't say no. But the premiums are I have them as 50 pages, but you have to do divisions of 4 for printing. And so the story itself the main story is 34 pages. And then there's a supplemental story in there, a secondary story that's 10. So it's 44 pages of story with additional art like maps and a couple of character designs, maybe that kind of stuff. So I say 50 as a round number. I don't, because I'm dumb. I don't know how to be accurate about it. But anyways, and that's 80-pound paper. It's glossy, it's perfect bound, and it's gonna look beautiful. Holding it in your hands, it's gonna be quality. And anyways, on top of the premiums, I'm also offering floppies and ash cans. So I'm this is something I'm trying out this time. I haven't done floppies before, and I just thought, the best thing that I could probably do to help, get people to buy, say price is not an option or an obstacle, then, let's do basically $5 floppies, right?
Yes. Yes.
Floppies, I took the premium and I cut it in half and turn it into 2 different floppies. Same story and everything. I just cut out all the extra stuff. And then
the other thing that you see there, I see ash cans there, and I'm thinking, I've been telling people this for a long time to make an ash can as a stretch goal, an ash can featuring some of the preview of your next book.
Yeah,
the stretch goal on this campaign, right? To get people get that juice flowing before they even get to the next one, right?
There we go.
Yeah, I love ash cans. I collect them, so.
Nice.
That's a big thing for me when I see people doing it. It doesn't matter if they're selling them or if it's a stretch goal or whatever. I don't care. Just include them in what you're doing, because they are part of the comic book history. They are part of the heritage of indie comics. I mean, I've even got some mainstream ones. I think I got the wedding of Rick Jones.
I'm not sure what that is.
Rick Jones, little dude, ran around with the Hulk.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not familiar with Rick. I'd have to see him. I don't know the name.
Yeah, he's just the kid who got caught out there with the Hulk, and he's always the Hulk's buddy back in the beginning.
Yeah, like the 60s or something. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I grab any ash cans I find ever.
So these 4 are the floppies. They're just the premiums, turn into floppies. And the idea was like I was saying, to make it more affordable, maybe also to offer more art. Like you get these covers that done by Jose Garcia and instead of the other 2. But also I'm hoping to put these into like stores and sell them at conventions and whatnot. You're talking about ash cans. I also have these are the 2 ash cans that I'm offering. This one is the black and white is the Tower Time Forgot, and that was actually in an Arrow Comics anthology called Out of Obscurity. So we didn't have a cover for it in the anthology. So Jose did up a cover for this one, and it's about, I think it's like 6 or 7 pages long. I can't remember off the top of my head, and which is terrible. I'm sorry. And then the other one is Immortalizing Tales #1, which is a short story that is not a part of the main story, but is in the Immortalizing universe. So, and that one was actually a short story. I think that one, again, it's about 7 or 8 pages, and that was in Anvil Magazine #2. So, and also that one, the cover is new. That wasn't in the Anvil Magazine version. So, it's going to be awesome. Seeing that actually in my hands, I'm excited for it. So
yeah. I'm trying to get a little copy paste off that message that Grey Wolf just dropped over there in the chat, so I can forward it to Christy at Flip City. He might have missed the timing. I'm not sure.
Whoops.
But I am forwarding that message to Kitty. So
there we go.
Because I gotta take care of my people, man.
Yep. So on the campaign, I have a little section where I just kind of talk about, meet the heroes. Just kind of catches up some readers. Even if you didn't get the first one, this just talks about like where they're at emotionally after all of the events of the first issue. So it's pretty cool. Get an idea of their character types, see which one is like, oh, I feel like he's very similar to me.
You're triggering my inner Dante with that.
And what does that mean?
Scroll back up a minute. Let me look at this.
What's that?
Yeah, you said how they feel and or their emotional state and whatnot. And my
Yeah.
inner Dante went, "Is this a book about feelings, man?"
It is. It's a book about no. There character growth and whatnot,
Right,
and
right. I'm just
obviously,
messing with you, dude.
oh yeah, definitely. And then obviously a lot of action because it's medieval fantasy. You got to have magic and monsters, so and swords and whatnot.
I didn't know if you knew who Dante was, but we have a show called Killer Karen.
Oh, I see.
Which we based on the characters from the Slaughterville RPG game that we did last year.
Oh, sweet.
Everybody liked Karen and Dante, so we made a show based on their characters, which is an interview show that's horrible, but it's meant to be horrible and it's funny. Right? I mean, it's so much fun. It's called Killer Karen. It's on the network. You can check it out later. You'll love it, dude.
Right on.
You might even want to be on it. You never know, right?
Yeah. Well, you've talked about being on the network before, but I'm just very hit or miss. I'm not very consistent with like making videos and stuff.
That show is edited. We schedule it and we do it like 2 weeks before we air it because it has to be edited. It's like we just do it whenever all three of us are available.
Oh, I see.
It's not like you have to be there at 7 o'clock. It ain't like that at all. When you got an hour, man, we'll do this.
That's cool.
But it's fun. We have a lineup of people wanting to be on it already, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
Jimmy Reyes, Corey Barton, dude.
Yeah. So I also have on here just kind of like catch up people with the main story and as well as the Knights of Locutus. Just let them know, kind of what to expect in this issue. So it's pretty cool. Just go to the campaign page and read through it, at your own leisure. And so here we go. Here's some beautiful art by Jose Garcia.
Yes.
Just have fun drinking in some of this color work. That's some of the best coloring that I see in comics like right now. So, I guess in my opinion, maybe I'm biased.
Well, this is why you hire the people that you gravitate with, man. You know what I mean? It's like you look at it, what he's done previous, and you went, I want that guy to do my comic. Now you see what that guy could do with your comic, and you're happy with it because what I mean.
Dude, just wait till the third one. The third one, by the way, is the initial sketches are done. So, man, I'm so excited. Like I was.
That's what I mean about that's what I mean about making an ash can as a stretch goal. Usually, you have some material for your next book ready to go, and the ash can doesn't have to be exact with word bubbles and everything. It just has to give people an idea of what's coming.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can do it with pencil sketches. You can do it with roughs. Ash cans are wonderful things, especially for a collector.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I'm going to go forward with more of that kind of stuff, just like short stories and things like that. I think it'd be cool and affordable.
Yes. Yes.
So, I'm also offering shirts on this campaign, which is the first for me. So I'm offering 2 different shirts, and I got the Corey Barton cover as well as a panel of one of the god characters, the god of battle, Listo. He's like posing with his weapons and armor and shit. It looks all badass. So go to the campaign and page and check it out if you are interested. Look at that big old ogre. So awesome.
That Gray Wolf, I get you done, bro. I get you handled. Flip City, here to take care of business. See what I'm saying?
What's up, Flip City?
Gray Wolf, we fix that for you. Go handle it. That's why we're here.
So here we go. Nice cover. One of Jose Garcia's covers. And this will be the cover for one of the floppies. So, yeah, here we go. Look at this one. Woo!
Look at that. You can get a Flip City subscription. Fall 50% off right now. 50% off.
Nice.
Are you familiar with Flip City, Aaron?
Yeah, I was on their show.
Oh,
I was on
cool.
the show a few weeks ago now. It's
Oh,
pretty
well,
cool.
shit. Then we probably played it on the network, huh?
It reminded me of like Mad Magazine and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It's Mad Magazine on roids, dude.
Right. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's another awesome shot. Angel and demon fighting.
Hey.
Yeah. If anything, the Immortal Rising is just like, it's very epic. It's got a bit of the dark dark fantasy feel to it for sure, as well as like, just like the big feel of, say, Final Fantasy or something.
See, now that guy's head reminds me of a Cylon. Just give me that red thing going back and forth, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, and then on top of that, I'm offering as an add-on the original version of the first issue. So before I met Jose Garcia, I had the first issue done by an amateur artist from the Philippines, and the cover was done by a friend of mine who actually did my. He's a mural artist who did my backdrop in my dungeon. But I've only printed out 100 of these, and I've already sold I think about 20 or so of them. So it won't be printing them again, limited edition, and while supplies last, like it says right there on there.
We evolved from a family of archers to Robotech knights in huge armor and shit. I like it.
Yeah, it is a mixture of two. The two stories give two very different perspectives. Like the main story or the main group is. Like if you played a role-playing game, which I know you have, is like the first level kind of guys, and then the other ones is the god level. So it's like kind of like Clash of the Titans, where you can see the gods, and their thoughts and their actions, and then you also see how that like reflects on the first level guys and vice versa. So it's pretty interesting. I don't know of any other comic book that's doing something like that. So if you like unique, it's very unique with very, very different, perspectives. So, and not only that, but so a lot of people, they like the original version because at least from what they've said, the feedback I've gotten is because it's like, you can see how it was originally, and how it's changed, just the comparison between the two different artists is pretty cool. So people really get a kick out of it.
I'm digging it all the way across.
And then here's the ash cans. I kind of go into a little bit of the story between the two, and you can also see some of the art. So, I mean, that black and white, man, is so hot. And the blues, come on, man. The blues over here, that's awesome.
And you don't have to make them big, man. 8 pages, something, just enough to give people a little taste of what's coming.
Yeah, just to get them wet. Yes, exactly.
And that's what they were originally for. They were marketing tools.
Yeah. Yep. So, and those ash cans are only available in the Everything Immortal box. So, in the Everything Immortal, you'll get 2 premiums, 4 floppies, the 2 ash cans, and 1 shirt.
Yeah, now we're gonna fight.
Yeah, I'm not giving away the ash cans. I'm sorry. Maybe next campaign. How about that?
No, I didn't say give them away, but if they're not available as an add-on, we're gonna have to fight.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're fighting. So, here we go. Go back through some of the art. Yeah, I don't know. So some of the reviews I've gotten, some of the feedback I've gotten has been, from experienced role-playing gamers, it's like it feels like a beginning of an epic campaign. Like it feels like a D&D campaign, which was very much what I was going for. And then for the art, they're like with Jose's animation kind of style, it feels like you're reading an animated movie. So it's like, I don't know. So I've had somebody actually say it's almost magical, because it feels like the pages are moving and you just want to see it as a cartoon. So I was like, damn, fair enough. I agree.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
yeah, and again, like I think that me and Jose make a great team. With the fantastical kind of stuff that we're doing, and his crazy awesome style. It goes well together. Goes real well. So,
yeah, looks real good.
anyways, I guess that's the campaign.
Well, I mean, there's 5 minutes left. I want you to do this. I want you to explain to the people watching, and there are some people watching.
Yeah.
Why they should buy this book.
All right. You should buy this book because it's amazing. I mean, there's nothing else out there like it. It's a great story with likable. Some of the characters are very likable. There's a couple that might not be. The colors are gorgeous. The art, the line art is amazing. The setting is unlike anything else out there. I mean, that's just it. It's a must buy. If you want something that is unique, that is just over the top kind of epic fantasy, that with amazing art, there's nothing else close to this. So definitely go pick it up. If you've ever played D&D, if you've ever enjoyed a Dragonlance novel or Forgotten Realms or Conan the Barbarian, I guess, even though it's not in that, it's much more epic in scale than Sword and Sorcery. I'm just saying there's nothing else in the market right now. And not only that, but the story itself it starts off kind of dark and you're like, damn, where's this going to go? And as you watch the story kind of progress, you see these 5 strangers have to kind of like not only overcome the war that they found themselves thrust into, but also they have to deal with the differences between each other and learn to work as a team to survive. So, that it's got that classic kind of, team coming together arc at the beginning. And then going forward from that, you get to see them, hopefully whoever survives, because not everybody will, you get to see, what how their actions affect this crazy war that's going on. So yes, you should definitely buy it. Grey Wolf's got problems.
Oh, they're sending the confirmation code to an old number he can no longer use. Kitty, Kitty, can you get him to send the confirmation code to a different phone number?
Yeah.
Do that. Grey Wolf, are you on? If you're on Facebook, I'll connect you to. You got to send me a message, Pop Stan Zant, or whatever. We'll figure it out. I promise. Maybe not right in the middle of the show, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Eric, one thing I like to make sure that my guests do not ever leave going, man, I didn't get to talk about this, or I forgot to talk about that. Was there anything that we didn't cover that you'd like to cover about anything?
Yeah, actually, so I also have a YouTube channel. I co-host with Jason Sandberg of Jupiter and Craig of Soltech on Friday nights. We just kind of like a late night kind of show where we have a guest come on. We talk about 3 random topics in the news, make a bunch of jokes, and then we let the guest kind of have the spotlight and talk about what they like. And people really, really enjoy it. Got a lot of people showing up across all of our platforms, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a good way to start your weekend. It's at 10 o'clock Eastern on Friday nights. So if that sounds fun to you, sounds enjoyable, having some jokes and meeting new creators. Actually, last Friday we had Michael Bancroft on, and that was just a fun ass show. The week before that was Salty, and then before that was Yin Yang Zhao. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. It's not just comics. We'll also have novelists in there sometimes, as well as tabletop guys. So yeah, there we go. Levi, Friday nights is a great show. Thank you. Yeah, it's super fun. I've only been with them for a short time, but we have a good time behind the scenes. I think we have a good time kind of like bouncing ideas off of each other and everything too. So it feels real
what's
good.
great is that we followed that show up at 11 o'clock with Freewheeling Friday, which is basically the same kind of thing. Last week I had Aaron Moriarty on the show.
Cool.
From Truth Quest. If you don't know what Truth Quest is, go to Rumble, check out Truth Quest. But that dude's into comics, and he's designed toys and games and comics, and he had I think his show's got over 500 freaking episodes now. Same kind of thing. People, it's not always what's in comics, but man, you find so many people through the cross-genre movements that comic, you know what I mean? Comics, there's a comic about every fucking thing.
Well, and having done my first tour of duty campaigning for my first comic, man, you'll figure out it's a large ocean out there. It's not just the pond that you swim in. So having a show is and has always been a great way to just keep meeting people in the indie creating sphere. So yeah, it's a good time.
And that's why we try to bring so many shows to one place, because that just makes our tidal pool into a lagoon. And before you know it, we are the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's I'm trying to get everybody out of their tidal pools, man. I've always looked at it like that. It's like everybody's swimming around in their one little clique, their little circle, and they're doing real good in their little circle. But man, get up out of that tidal pool and cross promote each other a little bit. Damn, we got a lagoon now.
Hell yeah.
That's how I look at the madness. We got so many different people, different shows that all have different audiences and stuff, and start getting that crossover, that audience crossover.
You got to.
Where's my girl at, Raven? Raven, you're up.
Oh, that's who's next, right?
It is time. I think she's sitting there just watching and like, you know what I mean? Just like,
hey, I get it. I get mesmerized by this art myself, so I totally understand.
And you're one of your partners over there on Friday, Jason. I love Jason. He sent me a proof copy of Jupiter way long time ago.
Cool. That's super nice.
I cherish that kind of stuff. Proof copies and ash cans and all that stuff that's just a little different than the norm, right? I love that kind of stuff. So
yeah, talk about original. Whew. I really like Jupiter. I'm looking forward to the second one. I think he's waiting till 10K on the first issue to do the second one. And it's like, dang it.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff though, man, and definitely off that wall of just enough for me to go, oh damn.
yeah, right. Yeah, it's abstract and fun. So
all right, what I'm gonna do, since I have a chance, I'm gonna play a few other people's trailers in between, since we're waiting on Raven. And as always, Aaron, it's great to see you and keep me up to date on what's happening. You got 15 days to go.
Yes.
Might want to try to get you out on one of the other shows before it's over with Doc or something.
Right on.
Well,
thank you for the opportunity to come on and talk with your audience and everybody in the chat. I guess you're all over the place, Facebook and Twitter and all that other stuff. So hello to everybody.
We are even taking a few shows over to Pill.net and Rumble.
Nice.
To test the waters there.
Go check out Immortal Rising #2. You won't regret it. It's dark, but it is a fun adventure. The characters are really well written. The setting is awesome. It's very unique and amazing. And I think that you'll definitely enjoy the art. I think that's pretty much that's a home run anyways. So,
Aaron,
go back to me, please.
Okay. Aaron, do you know Raven? Do you know Raven?
No, I have not met you. Hello.
Now you get to know Raven.
Hi, we both know this person today.
You go ahead and watch the second half of the show here, and you might see somebody you want to have as a guest on your show too.
Hey, I'm
Right
a
on.
yapper. I'd love to chat with you, man.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is
Yeah,
why
we're always looking for new talent on the show. So I'll have to. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I am.
Are you Sketchy Raven or
You
something like
got
that?
it, boss.
Right
Yep.
on. I will. I'll look you up, and yeah, we'll be in contact.
Sounds great. I'd love to talk shop. Your comic looks amazing, by the way. Congratulations on
Thank
getting
you.
fully funded.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
Rooting
I'm
for the
excited.
4K.
We're slow. I'm just moving into the waiting for the fulfillment part at this point. I mean, I like the promotion. I want more.
It's so fulfillment feels like that's the reward, like that's
Yeah.
like, okay, we're good, we can breathe, and everyone's
Yeah.
getting presents. It's kind of like Christmas. It's the best.
Right. Yeah, and I get to see everybody's reaction. That was one of the
Yes.
best parts of the first campaign, was just like people are like, "Hey, look, I got it," and like, or even like
Yes.
the review videos and stuff. I was like, "Hell yeah, dude!" So
What was one thing that surprised you from issue 1, if you don't mind me asking? Like the feedback that you got.
from the feedback,
Yeah.
I guess how much everybody liked the blue girl, the Empress.
Okay, the pretty lady got all the attention, huh?
I did not.
Okay.
I really did not expect that, but I was starting to see it, and that's why I put her on the cover.
chibi sticker, yes.
Well,
That's
the chibi
so
sticker,
smart.
but also
And the
I
cover.
put her on
that cover's
cover.
stunning. Oh god,
So,
it's so good.
I was like, well, because I don't do sex in the comic. I don't even cuss.
No, oh my god, I know what you mean. I did kind of
yeah.
like a pinup cover for my story too, but there's nothing like nude in it. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
like sexy
Yeah.
in it. But when you
Right.
got an attractive character, you gotta share the va-va-voom,
Yeah, you
So,
gotta
I know
give
what
the
you're
people what
saying.
they want. You gotta give them what they want.
Fan service, right?
Anyways, I will leave you to it, and good luck. Good luck on your campaign.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks,
Good
Pop.
to see you,
See
Aaron.
guys.
Good to see you, brother.
What up, Pops?
yeah,
How we doing?
look, you keep that up, I'm gonna ask you to be a co-host up in here.
Hey, listen, certified yapper right here. All right.
No, it was great. You just come in, you start asking him questions. I do like for my guests to meet each other, and
Yeah.
because you never know what kind of collaborations come out of this stuff.
Oh, I
We've
love it.
had
That's why I love
so
hanging out with
many-
you, Pops. You got a lot of you got a spider web of people who are all creative, so we all get
Yep.
to yapping.
It's great. It's great. But I'm going to ask you, do you want me to share your campaign, or do you want to share your campaign?
If you could share it, that'd be stellar.
Okay.
Technology
Because
on my side's
sometimes,
a little
like,
sassy.
sometimes people want to be in control of that scroll, so that they know what they're talking about, and it's like they can just scroll right to what they want to talk about.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
I will do my best to follow your lead.
Thank you, sir.
First, I want you to tell everybody a little bit about you, and
Okay.
and you don't have to go into anything you don't want to, but talk. Let everybody know a little bit about you, because I have bought books from you before that my grandkids have in their boxes. I can't even find them, show them to you because they stole them.
Oh, it makes my heart so happy to hear.
You are one of the few people. There's not a lot of people that are doing the kind of stuff that my grandkids want to see, right?
It's the all ages comic community is small but mighty.
Yes.
There are so many amazing independent indie comics out there for all ages, and there was no better way to come across those people than to make one of my own and join the party. So it's cool to be amongst the few that get Pop's grandchildren's approval. So I win.
it's not just that. It's like, I look at it like this, Raven. There
Mm-hmm.
isn't going to be a next generation of creators if there's not a now generation of readers.
Right. Yes, that part. That's
Okay,
huge.
if you don't get the kids into it,
Mhm.
how are you going to get teenagers into it once they figured out what boy and girls are? You know what I mean? It's like serious business. Once you hit puberty, I don't care about comic books for a few years anyway. I mean, I just don't care.
there's that
I
dip
got
out.
business, right?
I hear you. Well, that's the cool thing with this new comic. It's my first step out of the all ages category. This is a more adult series where it has more serious themes. It's about the afterlife and death and trauma and what happens to a soul if it's too broken to pass on. So I wanted to see what that would look like as someone who's not incredibly religious myself. I'm surrounded by people of various religions, and I love them all and I respect them all. And it's so cool hearing their thoughts of the afterlife and wondering like, well, what would the afterlife look like from someone like me who doesn't necessarily have a solid religion? So that's why I wrote Fragment. I wanted to know like what would the afterlife look like for someone who their soul wasn't complete, you know, they passed away traumatically. You might hear my cat yapping in the background. Please forgive him. He's my co-host.
We got dogs. The same thing.
Fantastic.
That was kind of what I was touching on. Is like when I met you a year, 2 years ago. You had the beautiful children's book that got my attention.
Oh, I appreciate
it. Now, another thing that I really love when indie creators show me their chops, show me you can do something else.
Yeah,
right?
Listen, I went out there and I did it. I wrote this during the pandemic. So, like a good pot roast, she's been simmering for a couple years.
Yes.
She's been ready to come out for a while now, but I've had too many projects to knock off the list ahead of this. So finally we made it to Fragment. I'm so excited to show you and talk to you guys about it. Also very nervous, so be gentle with me.
Well, see, now I'm remiss because I didn't catch this one before you launched it.
Oh yeah, it was so hurried, the launching. I was working on the trailer for a month and a half straight, working I animated the whole thing myself, and I've really been working on my animation, and I think I nosedived too deep into this trailer, and I wasn't able to promote as much as I should have, which is such a sad thing, but
that's
maybe
but that's what we're for. You see,
Yeah,
when
right.
it pops up, you got, hey man, we're launching in about a month. Can I come on a show or two and tell people what we got coming up?
Yes,
but you not knowing, you ninja launch people, okay? I've had a few people do this to me recently where they just don't tell nobody, bam, launch, and it's like, hey, now we're playing catch up, trying to get people to know that you're live. I like to be proactive beforehand and have
right.
people
No,
know
that's the
it's coming.
smart thing to do. That's the smartest way to go about it.
So next time,
Mhm.
I'm shaking my finger at you.
I know.
Get with me earlier next time. And
Yes, sir.
you got to give the people what they want.
Mhm.
Kitty wants to train. So
I will say I needed to make a small edit in the credits of the trailer, so I just re-uploaded it. It might not be done re-uploading. If you refresh, we'll know for sure.
Okay,
It might need a couple more minutes.
I will refresh it. We can wait a couple minutes anyway.
Cool.
I will refresh it for sure. Is there a setup to the trailer? Is there something you want to say to lead into before we play it?
So good at this. I appreciate you. So this trailer, I wanted to do it kind of like an anime trailer for a series. So you're gonna get shots of things that happen in the first issue. I have some phenomenal voice actresses on this. You might recognize them. They're credited at the end. I won't spoil it. But this trailer is to give you snippets of the first issue to kind of give you an idea of like what's the tone, what are the visuals going to look like before you even seen the comic. So we go from an animated section to a transition into the actual comic panels themselves. So you're going to see what it would look like animated and then the actual comic pages, because my sneaky little goal is to actually animate the first issue completely. So we get a little sample of that here. You actually get pages. So I'm trying something new with this. Feedback would be appreciated. And my cat is knocking down all my stuff. Wow. Sorry, hang on. Give me one. If you want to play the trailer while
You're good. You're good.
That'd be great.
You're good.
This. Beanie.
I have a theory about why cats do stuff like that. I'm just saying. I will tell you about it once you're settled again. Yes. Go, cat, go.
He's such a sassy cat. I love him, but goodness, if he doesn't get what he wants, he gets like this. He turns into a big bully. And I'm like, Beanie, I love you more than the moon itself. Why would you do this? He might do it again, so I apologize, but I can't put him anywhere else.
I tell you why he does it. Okay, cats are like this. They don't want us bouncing ideas off each other and getting smarter. Because they have you guys enslaved right now. Okay,
No, you're
you'll
right.
do anything for your cat, won't you? You will feed it. You will clean up its box.
Oh my
Cat's got you trained well. Doesn't want you getting any smarter than you are. You're
Oh, it's
perfect
so
for your
true.
cat. You see what I'm saying? We start talking to people and they're like, man, no, she keeps talking to this guy. She's going to get ideas. I have to step in. Same thing with reading. If you'll notice, they will lay down on your newspaper. They will get in front of you in a book. They will get in front of you at anything you're trying to read because they don't want us to get smarter. Cats rule the world.
Pop, you're onto something, Pops, and now I'm scared. I think my cat might have overheard.
Cats rule the world. I love my dogs, but they ain't near as smart as cats are. Nah, they're just not.
No, but I love a good dog. Oh goodness. But my apologies. We're good to go now. If you want to play the trailer,
Yeah.
I will zip.
All right, we are doing this. Are you ready, people? I will enlarge it, all that stuff. Here you go, the trailer for fragment number 1.
A soul drifts gently into life, graceful in its movement, delicate in its nature.
I lost something. But when I try to think about it, my throat hurts.
But what of those fractured beyond repair?
You're joking. All of this. For what? For you?
Lost to the intersections of consequence.
And when I woke up, the sky was full of stars.
You're early. How unfortunate.
Why is everyone sad?
In between the in-between. Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of, I guess. Something there fragmented you. And you want to go back?
I have to! I need my mama and papa!
How do you expect me to protect someone while I'm falling apart
Hey,
too?
do you remember?
Look into yourself too long,
Everything is...
and you'll shatter.
Wait for me, okay?
Fragment. Trauma recovery in the afterlife.
Below by moon above, little lamp shines bright with love.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Come on, Pops, find the button. Where's the button?
Looks like I gotta re-upload it again. It added 2 minutes of dark screen for some reason. I'll figure it out. What on earth?
You uploaded a 4-minute video, but you only have a 2-minute video.
Fantastic. You know, there's some opportunity for imagination. I'll get that sorted after this.
I was rendered almost speechless, but Crom did have something to say.
Oh.
He did.
Just back it already.
There you go, people. Just back it already, because look, we're going to dive into it right now. I really love that trailer.
Thank you.
And I'm because we do a show, we try to get people to trim them things down to where they don't, we can put a few of them together without making the fans go, right?
Yeah.
But that one, for being 2 minutes, it's really good.
Thank you so much.
I will ask you to try to give me a minute of that, though.
Yeah.
And I can play it on other shows and stuff.
Absolutely. I have each segment individually animated. I can send you whatever you want.
You send me all the animation and with the live now on Kickstarter or something bumper at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Will do.
That's kind of stuff we do around here. We love it. Look, characters. Go ahead. Tell us who these beautiful people are.
Absolutely. So the story focuses on one main character, but as a good story should, it bounces around between the stories of the surrounding characters. So our main character is a young girl named Quinn who finds herself in the afterlife. In this story, when your soul is broken and it's not whole, you go to essentially purgatory to reform your soul, and to spend time there you have to make a contract with death himself. So you sign a contract with death to collect whole souls as a grim reaper, while your soul in return is healing. Your memories are wiped. You have very few ideas as to who you are or what you believe when you first arrive, so you're kind of reforming yourself. And as you go through this journey of rediscovering who you are and what brought you to this place, it also helps you decide where you're going afterwards. So hang on, let me grab my cat. Sorry, he was about to do it again. Beanstuffer.
All right, look, hold on. You're gonna have to introduce the cat.
This is Hollow Beanie. Look at the camera. Look, Beanie. He's got such beautiful eyes. No, it's my boy.
He's like, are you really putting me on display right now?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, right. I need to knock over your computer. Bring it here.
Like, I am so gonna get revenge for this.
He's good.
Who is that guy? Who is that guy?
As my handsome man, Hollow Beanie. Oh, I love you.
Hi, Beanie.
Pop says, hi, Beanie. He's so happy now. He's like, oh, I'm getting pets. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're friends now. But yeah, so this picture right here is of Quinn in her Reaper uniform, getting ready to go out into the land of the living to reclaim some souls.
It's like a light Reaper. I like it. It's like it's not a big old dark skeletal thing. It's like she's cute. She walk up to you with that big old thing. You wouldn't even think death is coming.
Exactly.
You'd be like reaching out your hand. Hi, it's like she's so cute.
Yeah, she's like, hey, are you ready to go? We gotta go somewhere. Her goal is to return home. She's made a special pact with death to obtain a ridiculous number of souls, which is it's almost impossible, save for the help of the friends that'll be introduced in a moment. And her goal is to return home. Because she believes that there's someone waiting for her. She doesn't know who, but she feels it in her heart and in her core that there's someone waiting for her who needs her. It might be her mom, it might be her dad. She doesn't know. She doesn't even know how she passed, but she feels it so strongly that that was her request when she made her contract with Death. She said, I want to go home. And Death said, fat chance, but sure. And that's what this story is about.
Dude, I love it. Let me see. What else so your art, look, come on.
This is the artwork of C.T. Anderson, phenomenal artist I've been wanting to work with for years. He's amazing. So we worked on this during the pandemic of all times. And so we've had the inks done for a long time. I know C.T. Anderson's been waiting for this to come out forever, and I'm so grateful for his patience and his kindness during this whole process. But yes, this is his ink work, and then I came in with the colors. And here's his black and white's just beautiful. So I had to do a panel just the black and white to show you, because look at that. Isn't that just delicious?
Now look, I'm going to tell you the same thing I was telling Aaron earlier. Stretch goals.
Yes.
Black and white. Just the line work. People love that.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah. Ash cans for some little teasers of what's coming next.
Yeah.
Even if it's not this title, if it's one of your other titles,
yeah,
you can put an ash can up there as a stretch goal to show people what else you have coming. I've really been doing a lot of this kind of encouragement of people to get other stuff out there through stretch goals that don't cost you anything. Okay,
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
The stretch goal itself will pay for it, right?
Right.
However much money you need, you
Mhm.
make that the stretch goal to pay
Right.
for it, and a little bit extra.
That's always the dream, but
But
just
the art's already done, right? It's
Mhm.
not going to cost you a whole lot, or
Exactly, the
you're not
investment's
going
already
to
been made.
have
Yeah,
to
I hear
pay
what you're
an
saying.
artist to do this or that or whatever. It's already
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, I'm
And
tracking.
there are so many people that, like myself, like Doc, that I want to see the line work. And I'm not
Mhm.
saying that you as a colorist do this, but I
No, but
have
you see here,
seen.
it's such a treat. Like it adds such impact, just the black and white. I had to really decide when working on this, like, should I even do colors? But I'm a colorist, so I
Right.
couldn't stop myself.
And a good colorist doesn't do what I'm about to say, but some do. And you can't wash out the line work
Mhm.
with your
Mhm.
color. Because as
Right.
soon as you do that, then I want to go see what the pencils and ink look like
Yeah, yeah.
before you came in here and extra blacked it, or
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, dark purple to gray area, or what you know what I
Yeah.
mean. It's
That's
like,
one
'cause
thing that
you
we're
have to try and choose what colors will work with that
Right.
line art, right?
Yeah, you gotta complement it properly. You can't wash it out.
Yeah, some colorists are not real. I mean, look, some are great, some just are not. They're new. Okay, but
They're
you can't
learning,
flat
right.
out the line work. You can't wash out the line work. The
Right.
art is, look, I'm a story guy, and
Mhm.
so the art has to be really good to get my attention.
Mhm.
Don't take away from the work that guy did.
Right. No, absolutely, absolutely. And as a colorist, my biggest fear is to insult the artist. I don't wanna change anything that they're uncomfortable with, so I always have to double check, "Can I color your lines? Is that okay?"
Yeah, it's it's just like that. It's a respect
Mhm.
thing.
It's a respect thing.
And
Absolutely.
still, there's still going to be people that are just old school indies that love black and white.
Mhm. I love it too. And that's one cool thing we're doing with this campaign is that when we're sending out the digital PDFs, because every backer will get a digital PDF copy, we're also sending out a PDF of some behind the scenes pages, some sketches, some of the work in progress, and that's just included with everything.
Oh.
Yeah, these covers. That first one is by C.T. Anderson, and the second one is by Jade Morris, who is a phenomenal artist. Oh my goodness gracious. Pardon me, my cat did the thing again. This guy. Hello, Beanie. Can I help you, buddy? He's just being ornery right now.
He's like, I'm auditioning as the most ungraceful cat you can find.
Yes, he's like, I'm showing people my IT skills. Thanks, buddy. But yes, these covers. I did the colors on the first one by C.T. Anderson, and that is our standard cover. And then we have our cover B, which is by Jade Morris, who is a phenomenal artist and an absolute sweetheart. If you ever get the chance to work with Jade Morris, I'm jealous already. She's such a peach. But yeah, so those are the 2 out of the 3 covers. We have a third one that is my very first pinup cover ever. So I'm excited to show you guys that. Here's some of the that's some of the behind the scenes that you'll get to see.
See, we got roughs, we got panels in black and white, panels in color. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about when I say do an ash can.
Yeah.
It's like give a little bit of everything in 8 pages. Right?
Yes.
It's a little preview. That's the kind of stuff I love, man, because I want to see it all. And it's hard to give everybody, you can't see all the roughs. You're not going to see the page layouts, but you can see a couple.
Yeah, you get to see some of the cool stuff.
Yeah, we got tarot cards, you guys.
Yes, this was the very first campaign I was able to finally do tarot cards on. So super cool with this. There are 4 available currently, and each stretch goal will add another until we get half of an entire deck. So you'll actually have a usable deck if all the stretch goals are met, which is really exciting. And we did include a Ponshu tarot card, and I don't know if you're familiar. You know Ponshu.
Oh yes, come on, look. I pay attention. Right? I share your stuff when I see it.
Oh,
Look,
I know. I
and,
appreciate
and
it.
this is why I tell everybody put it where I can see it, because
Right.
then I push the button. If I
Mhm.
don't never see it, you can't blame me for not knowing.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pops.
That's why we have that Facebook group, and we
Mhm.
encourage people to drop their links and what they're doing, their campaigns, their shows, everything over there. Because
Mhm.
then I can put it on Twitter and Pilled and Rumble, and I can put it out everywhere. YouTube, Twitch. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, it's super appreciated, Pops. Honestly, for someone like me who launched the campaign and I got so into that trailer, I just had no headspace additionally to do extra promotion. You're like a superhero, man. Like a superhero.
we're
I
gonna play
appreciate
it
it.
again. We're gonna play it again at the end of the show. So
Oh,
people,
bet.
that's one of the other. I learned too. I'm learning how to do these shows and make sure that we're doing it right and we're serving you guys well. And one of the things I realized, and just recently after doing this for a long time, it's like I'll play your trailer at the beginning of your segment, and then at the end of the show, I'm playing other people's stuff, right?
Mhm.
And it's like, nah. Make sure at the end of your segment we play your trailer again before we play all those other people's stuff. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I hear
When they're on
that.
the show, we
Yeah.
put theirs up there. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm learning too about how to make
That's
this.
the beauty of being human. That's all we ever do every day is learn something new. I love it.
I try. Poncho the clown, you guys.
Yeah.
There's Poncho.
There he is.
There's
Poncho the Clown as the Fool card. Oh my gosh. So I designed these tarot cards. In designing these, I had to do a lot of research into what the tarot cards mean, like what does the imagery mean. And funny enough, Poncho just had his own comic release not too long ago, which introduced a clown dog friend. He's a little Pomeranian named Pom Pom. There he is.
Yep.
And on the Fool card, the artwork that you would need normally if you're trying to go by the traditional card is a person on a cliff holding a flower with a bag over their shoulder and a happy dog. And I was like, oh my God, Poncho has a happy dog friend. He's always going on adventures. I'll just give him a flower staff. It writes itself.
And there you go. And there you go. Now I'm over here knocking my mic down. See?
We're twins.
It's actually in a new place. So, I wave the hands around. I'm bound to hit it once in a while.
We get excited. I know it.
But yes, look, this kind of stuff, guys, tarot cards and stuff, you do. If you're going to actually make a legit deck that people would consider using, you have to know the meanings of all the cards and make sure everything meshes. There goes my lighter. Okay. But it is fun. Lori Calcaterra, the Path of the Pale Rider, she had a cover that had Jude playing poker. And I was like, oh, we need a poker deck.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what she's doing. Every 50 backers, she throws another card in, right?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, so we get 4 or 5 cards each campaign, and the deck's growing. And
I love that. That's such good incentive. And as like a collector, and that's another thing is like a lot of people who love comics, they're also collectors. Like they just happen to mesh together. So you gotta feed into that. You gotta give people what they want.
Comics blends across lines with every freaking thing.
Oh,
There is
yeah.
a comic about everything, or about somebody who's done pretty much everything: baseball, football, undersea adventure. Everything is in comics, right? So it crosses over with everything.
That's the
You
beauty
just
of
gotta
it.
go where those people are at, right? I'm sure there's a flat Earth comic. You could go to a flat Earth Facebook group, and you could probably sell the hell out of that comic in that group. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
There is a Facebook group for every genre of comic. I like to take like the horror stuff that we do, like horror movie club that Brian show, or anybody that's doing a horror comic. I love to share those to my friends that have Facebook groups that are based on art and horror and sci-fi, whatever.
Yeah.
It's part of the game, and you got to cross over them barriers and let people know, hey, we got comics that do that, Or we got comics about that. Look,
Mhm.
a lot of people don't know. It's like everybody thinks it's just superheroes. It's not.
Yes, and that was one thing that got me into comics. That's the whole reason I started making comics was when I was really little, when I was itty bitty baby Raven, just watching Barney and stuff.
When I was a little itty bitty baby Raven.
That's what my dad calls me, so I figured I'd use it.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, so when I was a itty bitty little thing, watching Barney, my aunt, bless her, she got me a comic subscription for the Powerpuff Girls, and I didn't know that was a thing. So if you're a Powerpuff Girls fan and you know about the whole Miss Bellum and her secret identity and whatever, I read that in a comic as a kid, and many years later when it finally got animated, it blew my mind. And I was like, wait, the book predicted it. No, it didn't. It was, that's how it works. That's what got me into comics was those old Powerpuff Girls comics. And I remember thinking like, oh, it doesn't have to just be superheroes, which fantastic. There are some great superhero comics out there, but I love things that are so weird. I love really weird things. So that's what I started writing, and that's why I started making comics.
It's funny because I got pictures of my son 30 years ago with Ninja Turtle comic book in his lap.
Oh,
right? 30 years ago, right? And it's like, yeah, man, that's what happens, It's like, I guarantee you, he ain't never missed an episode of any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animation that's come out ever. It's like that was his beginning, and he loved it right from the get, and it wasn't, I don't know if you call them superheroes. I guess they're kind of superheroes, right?
Yeah.
You think that goes in this? Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like, I don't know, because
they're on that kind of line. That's kind of like they can be, but they're also more than that.
Yeah.
So I hear what you're saying, and that's what I love. I love that kind of stuff.
I definitely looked at it a little bit more educational than your traditional superhero book.
Oh yeah. I hear what you're saying. I get it.
Splinter was teaching these kids, right? And those lessons were coming across. It wasn't Fantastic Four beat up Dr. Doom. There was no message there really until you were older and understood Dr. Doom's being a foreign leader of a country, and there's a different kind of thing going on there than just superhero beating up a bad guy. But you didn't understand that when you were a kid.
That's why rereading as an adult is so fun, because there's so many things that you get to be like, oh wait, I didn't catch that. I love that.
Yes. I love that. Yes. But it's all fun. It's all fun, especially this kind of stuff. Ponchu. Tell everybody how you came up with Ponchu.
Oh, Ponchu. Okay, so let me grab him. He's over here chilling on my cat tower. Okay, so this isn't. Hello,
he's here with us.
He's a little guy, little man himself. This is the last one I have, so he's my OG. We had to order some new ones, so they're on a boat on the way over here. So hopefully they get here soon. But yeah, so Ponchu, long story short, as an artist, doing commissions and whatnot for years, you get kind of burnt out, but there's a level of burnout where you're just numb, where you don't even realize you're burnt out. You're just complete cinder. And I was there. I was so burnt out. I hadn't done any personal art since maybe high school. I didn't do personal art for myself. I just did commissions. And there was a period of time where my dog, I have a Shiba, I have a really chunky old man dog. I love him. His name's Max. Max, I found a bump on his head. So I took him to the vet, and the vet said, okay, well, we need to remove this right now and test it for cancer because it looks like it could be cancer. And you can't, how do you tell your dog that they might have cancer?
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. It's the most heartbreaking thing. I was so distraught and beside myself, and art is all I've ever really known to cope with things, that's my go-to, that's my escape. So we were waiting for about a week to get the results back on Max's little bump getting tested, and for that whole week, coincidentally, McDonald's was running a deal on chicken nuggets, so we ate way more chicken nuggets than we were supposed to, and I say we because he got some. He got a lot. That whole week was just despair. The world was black and white. It was very grim. And then I get the call from the vet, And oh, it was so funny. I get the call and he's like, "Hi, Raven, it's Doctor." I was like, "I know it. I know it's you. What's going on?" He's like, "It's all good. It turned out to just be fat." And I was like, "Oh, great, fantastic!" But the sheer relief of that, knowing that Max was going to be okay, that everything was going to be okay, it was like a rainbow sprouted out of my brain and just overflowed. And the sheer joy of that, the first thing I did, I was sat down, started drawing, and the first thing I drew was a tiny little clown, and I haven't stopped drawing him since.
And you have 8 created. You've done. This is your 8th campaign.
Yes, yes, it is. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. It's like, I know you had done a couple things before I met you, but I think you snuck a couple in that I wasn't aware of.
There were a few campaigns within the last few years that I don't think I have a chance to show you, which is, that's such a bummer. But the Ponchu got his own comic most recently.
That one I knew about.
Yes. And then I did a comic with my brother, my little brother, called Get Giddy, which was a little mystery comedy. So yeah, I've been dabbling around in different genres.
I didn't get that one, but I'd like to have a copy of that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you want, Pops, I get it for you.
Yeah, let's talk later. I gotta have you.
I got you. But yeah, so Fragment is my first more dark series. So I'm really excited to share this with everyone.
And this is the 3rd cover.
Yes, this is my first pinup cover ever of the main character, Valerie. She was in the trailer. Her and Quinn get partnered together because Valerie, her contract is indefinite. She will never leave the life of a Grim Reaper. She doesn't want to know what's beyond. So she is just a Grim Reaper by choice. And she's one of the best. So Quinn gets assigned to her, and she hates kids. So the two of them butt heads and try to collect souls, and it's a whole lot of bonding.
I'm just gonna say real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I love your hat.
Thank you. It's my little witch hat. 'Tis the season to get spooky.
Yes. It is. It is Halloween.
And that's what I was saying, like dropping a Grim Reaper comic around Halloween, it made sense.
Perfect sense, right? Now, for the campaign, there are 2 print designs available. One of Quinn as well as Morgan.
The madam, I might have typoed it. Did I typo it?
The madam.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
cool. You're fine. I thought maybe it was me. But yes, so madam is the right hand to Death. She's like Death's secretary. She does everything for him. You see her very often in the story.
That's a hell of a job. I want that job.
She's very serious. She's very broody. She's the narrator in the trailer, that beautiful British voice. Yes, she's phenomenal. But yes, so that is Madam.
Death's secretary, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Will you get done? Hurry up and get done. We have another one over here.
Exactly. She's like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to be here for another 2 years." Tragic. All right, go sign your contract. Very much that.
We have statues.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So we have a whole system figured out of 3D printing and resin printing figures now. So we're doing some resin printed statues for this campaign, which we have not offered since Cookies and Scream issue 1, which was many years ago. So we have these models of Quinn that are 3 inches tall, that will be hand painted by yours truly. And they're limited quantities. So there are only so many because I can only do so many. And we won't be doing them again. So this is a Kickstarter exclusive merch.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's very. Oh, and gold ones too. Here we
go. The gold ones, there's only 3 left, I believe. And then that's it.
See, people are grabbing the good stuff. You better go get you some while you can, yo. Pin, like a hat pin.
Yeah, you get a little button pin. I love it, Pops. You got so many. Fantastic.
Man, it's all the way around now.
Yeah, look, you ain't even got room. We gotta get you another hat.
There's like maybe room for 1 or 2 on the back still.
All right, well, I call dibs on one of those spaces then.
Okay. Shit, I'll probably put you in the front and move one of these guys.
Hey, what an honor.
They've been getting front coverage for a long time. But,
they got to pay ad space if they want the front.
Man, almost, huh? Stretch goals. Yes.
Yes.
And we're already like working toward these. I'm going to run up here real quick. Yeah. I mean, the goal is 4,500, and with 19 days to go, there's already 32 in the tank. So
yeah, it's 72% funded as of today, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. I'm hoping that we'll get a good push now that I'm finally showing people. So thank you again, Pops. I appreciate you.
And I want to thank Aaron too for not unplugging his YouTube when he left, or his Twitter and his YouTube, because a bunch of people watching on his channel too. We appreciate you guys.
Hi.
You know, we're also on RJ's Critical Blast on Twitter. He's
Critical Blast. Oh my God. Hi. I love those guys.
We there's a lot of people that let us put our stuff out there on their platforms, so we reach more people. RJ's one of those guys. I love RJ. He's one of us. You know.
I love that.
Stretch
I love this community.
Stretch goals.
Stretch goals, tarot cards. So we're adding 3 tarot cards per stretch goal. And if we hit 10K, you get the full major arcana set of the tarot card, which is a usable section of the deck. Like you could go out and you could actually use it and do things with it, which is so exciting and so fun.
Do a reading. I've had people give me readings live.
Oh yes, I'd like to get like maybe a professional on board to do a reading because I could not. I'm too amateur.
I have somebody who actually wants me to let them do a reading for me live. I thank you. That just kind of reminded me. I need to get a hold of that person to set
this
that
is
up.
The best time to do it, Pops. Get on it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hold up. Let me write that down so I don't forget.
Write it down. Take a note.
Because, you know, Pops sometimes forget stuff.
You are good. In the meantime, I want to say hi to everyone. Hello. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you being here. And I hope you're all having a super cool, super fun day. If you do anything cool, let me know. I want to know. I want to know what you're doing. I want to hear about it.
I'll bet Kitty's awesome. Over there working. I'll bet Kitty's working. But yeah, she knows RJ. Everybody knows RJ. RJ is awesome for the community. He helps everybody. Oh, here we go. Special thanks to.
Yes, this project was made possible with so many amazing people, and I'm so grateful to our artist CT Anderson again, who I'd been wanting to work with forever. So it's like hitting the jackpot getting to work with him on this. And then my brother, who also did the model, the resin statue of Quinn, it has come on full time as my letterer, which is so exciting. It's great to have someone in the back pocket forever, baby. You can't leave me now.
Watch though, he's gonna do really good, and people are gonna be like, "Hey man, will you come do that?"
He's so good. You know, it's so infuriating having a younger sibling that's so smart and so talented. It's like, oh, give me your brain. I love it. I love it so much.
Look, as far as like, I have a couple youngsters that are always hitting me like, "Dude, you need to do this and you need to do that." With current technology, that's like beyond my.
Oh, I hear you.
You know, it's like, and they're coming at me with some of this stuff from the side, and it's like, okay, dude, look, it's going to take me 3-4 years to catch up with that. If you know how to do it, just come in and help us do it, because it's going. I just don't have time to go learn some of this stuff that's going to be fresh real soon.
That's the
why
hard
I meet
part.
people like Christy and Kaz and people like that, because they can handle the hard stuff, and I can just do what I do, which is interview people and run a network. That's my thing. Rockets Publishing for their momentous support in the creation of this project from start to finish, and for all of you,
everybody. Literally anyone that gave it 2 seconds of attention. Thank you.
and hitting that share button, people,
it's gold. It's gold, and it's so appreciative.
Yes.
Appreciated.
Her reach is so long, right? And then I grab a hold of it, and then my reach is that long. And then if you grab a hold of it, her reach gets even longer. That's how this works. Right. So Go check out her campaign. Share it out on all your socials because that's what we do. And follow all of our guests. You know, if they have a YouTube channel like Aaron does, go over there and subscribe at Immortal Rising. If they are just awesome everywhere else, you go follow them everywhere else. We have a ton of guests all week long. We're talking to different people. Follow all of them on all their socials. Do you have like a link tree or something?
I do. Let me grab that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I should have had that ready. I'm embarrassed.
It's why I'm here, though. We make sure
I appreciate it.
going to
Let
be able
me.
to find you. That's the deal. You know, just let me know where you're putting it so I can grab it, and drop it in the chat.
Let me just what? Oh my goodness. They call me right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, I get that all the time. As soon as we started the show today, I had somebody go, "Hey, can we do a countdown on Sunday?"
Oh mercy! Hey, that's awesome though. Who's doing that?
Brandon Staraki, the Avalon series, number 6. They're doing the countdown for that on Sunday, and that one's really, really good. The artist Demetrius, just his page layouts are way outside the box.
Oh.
Like panels framed in blood splatter. And oh, dude, it's just bad. The whole book is badass. But we'll do a little countdown for that on Sunday, and then, you know.
Hey, let's go! And we're doing it here on StreamYard, or is it going to be on their channel, or where's that going to be at?
Yeah, Lori was asking if we could do it here through the network. It'll be on their channel. It'll be on Lori's channel. It'll be on our channel. It'll be on Twitch. It'll be on Twitter. It'll be everywhere. Because that's how you make it work. You know?
There we go. I love it. So it's going to be literally, you can't miss it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in as many places as I can, like I always do. You know, I mean, right now we're on my Facebook page where I shared it out to all kind of Facebook groups. Okay, at the beginning of the show when the ads are playing, I'm not just sitting here picking my nose. I am sharing it out to like 30 or 40 Facebook groups pretty much every show, right? So that's how I start, and then it just goes from there, right? We're on my YouTube channel, Doc's YouTube channel, Aaron's YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, Aaron's Twitter, Critical Blast Twitter. We just put it everywhere. As many people as see it as possible, right? That's you know, would I be doing my job if I wasn't trying to get you seen in as many places as possible?
Well, you're doing it and you're succeeding it, and you deserve some vacation time at some point in the future. But not right now, but at some point in the future.
Never. No vacations. But there you have it, y'all.
There we go, yeah,
there it is, her link tree. Go check her out.
Thank you. I'm on all socials. I've been doing a lot of animation lately, so you might see a lot of that. But the comic is live right now, 19 days left, 72% funded. And as everyone knows, when you're funding things, the sooner it hits 100%, the sooner you can sleep at night. So,
so you got a digital deluxe. You can get it on PDF. You got cover A, cover B, cover C. I like cover C. That is really good. All the covers with the clear acrylic pin. You get the tarot cards, the pin, the statue, the KS exclusive. She keeps it simple. She gives you this many. Oh, look at that. The rebirth tier.
This is the big one. This is the cameo tier. If you you would like to have a loved one featured, maybe you lost someone and you want to show them in the afterlife or something, that's an option here. If you want to show a pet that's crossed the rainbow bridge, you can have that here. Or someone who's alive, you can also have them included. Or if you have a character that from one of your comics that you'd like to see in Fragment, we can find a way to incorporate them as well. So that is where this tier is. I believe there's only 2 left. So we keep it really small, keep it really tight, but there's 2 left to be included in issue 2.
I don't know that Crom would fit in your book, but he will tell people what to do.
Just back it already.
Thank you.
He will tell people what to do. Now, we got a couple more comments here. And hello, Lou. Lou is another artist You might catch Lou on the open draw stream every now and then on Sunday. She is awesome. And Raymond, if you don't do anything on Sunday afternoons, I can start throwing you the link to the draw stream if you want to come hang out.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, let me make sure that my Sundays are good to go. But I think I got Sundays off, and I'd love to do some doodling.
Like from 1 p.m. Eastern to like 2:30 or 3 usually.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good timing. Oh, we froze. We're frozen in time. Like a mime. I can't mime very well. Oh no. I'm losing my mime skills. Oh, blinding light. I don't know if this is still live. Hi. I don't know what's happened, but I guess I'll wrap it up here. Thank you to Pops for having me. Fragment is live for another 19 days. There are only 2 Cameo tiers left available. But if you just want to get a PDF, you just want to share, that'd be so appreciated. This comic's been in the works for such a long time, and I'm really excited to get it out. And I hope it's a story that people are excited to read. It's about the afterlife. It's coming around during Halloween. So if you're feeling a little macabre, a little mysterious, I think this is the comic for you. If you want to share or comment, or I'd love to know what you guys think. I'm really curious to know what you think. This is my first time doing a comic like this, and any and all feedback is greatly appreciated. So yeah, I'm gonna ramble if I don't stop, but thank you for having me. Thank you so much for your time and for your attention. Thank you. That's all I got. My cat disappeared. Okay, that's it for me then. I guess I say bye now. Okay, bye. Thank you for having me. Oh, he pops my pot back in and out again. Oh, okay. Okay. So do I stay or do I think I go? I don't know. What do I do? Does anyone want to play rock, paper, scissors through chat? Can do that. There's gonna be a delay, but that'd be fun. Maybe not. Maybe. I can hang out with you guys. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. Yeah, I guess we'll chill till Pops comes back in. I'd hate to dip out. I don't think we can do the whole introduction thing. Oh, thank you, Flip. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. I'm on YouTube at Sketchy Raven. I'm on all socials at Sketchy Raven, save for Instagram, where someone beat me to the username. So I'm sketchy.raven. That'll be the bane of my existence. But anyways, yeah, so I'm on YouTube at Sketchy Raven. I'm not on YouTube as much as I ought to be. I'm mostly active on TikTok and Instagram. That's where you'll see my artwork and my animations. I'm active on Facebook as well. Yeah, that's where you guys can find me. The majority of my comment and my content is silly, lighthearted, goofy. I love clowns, okay? Look, don't judge me. That's my thing. All right, you're going to go to my Instagram. You're going to see I got a lot of clown stuff. I love clowns, and I'm not ashamed of it. I love a good clown. I think they're silly. I think they're whimsical. I think they're so fun and goofy. I love them. So you're going to see a lot of clowns. Hope that's cool. But yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I'm Raven. Born in Arkansas. I joined the Marine Corps straight out of high school. Lived in Japan for a couple of years. Ended up in California. And now I'm in Texas, baby. I'm in Texas, and I'm getting that good barbecue. So I'm very happy. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys from? Where's everyone at? I want to know. I'm curious. Anyone else hopping around as well? Anyone else in Texas? This place is massive, man. We have 2 time zones here. It's crazy. Clowns are cool until they get too close. So valid. So valid. The face paint and the body paint might be a bit much. Texas too? Stop. You're in Austin. I'm in the Dallas area. Let's go. Oh, that's so cool. See, Texas is enormous. It's amazing. The community here is so fun too. They have all sorts of crazy events here. I love it. I love it. It reminds me a lot of San Diego. I'll be honest, all the events going on. So like, it feels like home. I love going out and doing crazy stuff. It's so fun. Like going to shows and art galleries and whatnot. I have one friend that runs a tattoo shop here, and the place is decorated like the Addams Family. It is my dream home. I said, can I live here? They said no. And I said, please, I'll pay rent. They said no. So I'll be dreaming of that one day. Oh, my cat's come back. Beanie, wanna come say hi? Now, yeah? Wanna come say hi? Now's your time to shine, dude. Now he doesn't want to do it. Oh, mercy. Oh, well, I'll take this time to gush real quick. So my younger brother, who I mentioned, Peyton, he also makes comics, and I gotta show you guys this. Look at this. He got his own plushie made too. This is the main character from his comic, Molly. My computer's so washing it out, but it's Molly, Sea Slug. You'll message Pop, see if he's coming back, please. Yeah, let Pops know that I'm over here and I'm figuring it out. I'm about to start playing rock paper scissors with chat. Hang on, I gotta show you this. This is actually crazy. I have two of them. So my brother, right? He came to live with me during COVID for a little bit, and I told him, I said, listen, you can live with me, and I'll pay for all your stuff, but you got to do something. You got to make a comic book while you're here, because Shonen Jump was doing a competition at that time. You had a cat named Molly? Oh my god, hi. How is she? Is she still doing her thing? Doing her cat thing? Molly's such a good name. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, you can live with me, man, but you got to make a comic. You got to enter the Shonen Jump contest. And he was like, okay. And he wrote a comic in the span of like a month. And I'm telling you, this guy's insanely good. And then he hasn't stopped writing since then. So he just recently released his own comic. It's like over 300 pages in full color. Like, and it's so fun. It's about time traveling anthropomorphic sea slugs. So it's like in the future where humanity's gone, only slugs remain and they become humanoid and they can time travel. And my brother's a big fan of time travel and all of the horrors that can happen, you know, time loops and all of that jazz. So that's what he wrote. So that's what he made here. All these future mishaps. I love it. He just finished it on Kickstarter recently too. It just finished doing all of its deliveries and whatnot. It was so funny. He's like, which printer do I go to? What do I do for this? And I was like, I actually have answers. I can help. Pop said net went down. Oh no. Okay. Well, what does Pops want me to do? What can I do for Pops here? How can I best help? Let me know. Because I gotta get some food here in a minute. But I can help in the meantime. I can do arm dance moves. I don't know. I'm totally improving over here. You'll have to forgive me. Waiting for a response. Okay, Bet. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate you. But yeah, so Fragment is my first more mature series. I shouldn't say mature. There's no nudity. It's a more adult series. You're doing good. Oh, thank you, Lou. Appreciate you. Thank you. I hope we can draw together sometime. That'd be fun. Pops mentioned you're an artist. I love art. Art's my jazz. But with Fragment, it's so crazy because, you know, I wrote the initial script and I had an artist that I was working with, but this artist was like through, I guess you want to say a third party kind of. They had this weird arrangement to go through someone, which was very complicated. And then that person, the middle person, there was a dispute over IP. They tried to take my comic and sell it to their publisher, which was crazy. So I pulled out of that. And in the result of that, I couldn't work with that artist anymore, which is a crying shame. But then I got to work C.T. Anderson, which is amazing. And that's how we have Fragment today. It almost didn't happen. It took a very long time, but it's finally here. You'll be doing a live draw for your channel soon. Please! Yes, let's do it! Oh my god, I love live drawing. I do a lot of landscapes and like painterly type stuff lately. That's kind of my jazz with Ponshu. Actually, I have some examples. Hang on, let me show you. Just to keep yapping. I'm a certified yapper. So I have an art book for my tiny clown that I mentioned before, Ponshu. And this is just some of my early stuff, but pardon the glare. But I do like a lot of like scenery stuff and studies. So This is probably what I would end up doing on live. This one, okay, peep this. This bowl of udon. There was this place in San Diego called Koi Sushi. If you ever go to San Diego, go to Koi Sushi. It's a hole in the wall place, and everyone there's so sweet. They'll make your sushi into the shape of a heart, like they're angels. I love them, and they have the best udon in San Diego. It's also really cheap. But I would go there all the time, and one day I was like, oh, I want to draw my udon. And I asked for extra noodles, and the guy came and he was like, it's on the house. And I was like, free noodles? So I got, that's what I did. I drew my free noodle bowl, my extra noodles for free, just the happiness of that bowl, and my tiny clown Ponchu getting a big slurp. Because, udon noodles are enormous. So I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Pop said you can leave if you like, and he'll find an admin to end the show. Okay, perfect. Well, then I will go ahead and head out. Thank you for being here and for listening to me ramble. Fragments Live for just a little bit longer. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I love your hat.
Thank you.
I was just about to dip. Are you taking over, boss?
Yeah, I'm told he's really sorry everything went down, and
it's okay. That's a great conversation. I think it was fun. It was great. My cat knocked my whole computer down earlier, so I guess it was trying to do something. So it's all good.
Right. All right.
Okay. Well, tell him I said bye, and I will also say bye. But thank you for taking over. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. See you guys then. Bye.
Bye.